Can we do a Bursky?
I want you to do it.
Little Bursky action? I can do that.
Hey guys, it's Ethan with Trackstar. Today I am very excited to be finishing up with Mr. Evans' Supra. This car, we've been through a lot on it. It did 505 for a long while, year and a half or so, before we decided to try to turn it up. That was on the distributor. This is a JZ GE motor. So originally non-turbo with the distributor. There's definitely a bunch of problems that come with that. So like I said, we were at 505. We tried to turn it up. We did 525, 530, but it wasn't clean. So we decided to go coil unplug on the car so that we could have, 6 coils instead of just the one. And once we got the car on the dyno with the coil unplug, it seemed like the eBay Turbo was no longer providing the same boost that it had been. So we upgraded to the Comp Turbo now. And that's definitely seems to be working better. It came with some problems as far as getting not the turbo itself, but just getting it on there, the return line and everything spatially fitting on that manifold and with the distributor and everything. So anyways, it's all together working well. We also had the distributor itself be an issue where I had to change that out 2 times before we got a good one. A lot of times on Toyotas and Hondas, if you don't have that stock ignition part, like if you go get it at O'Reilly's, it's not the same. So anyways, a lot of issues that we've had to overcome on this. It seems to be running well. So we're shooting for anything, above the 530 range that we were already at, but cleanly and reliably so, hopefully. Let's see what it does.
You're one and only.
All right, so we just did that first run, and although it was a partial throttle run, I could see that the map sensor reading kind of had a little oscillation to it, and then the graph shape was weird as well. So I came and took a peek here. I thought maybe we do need to do something permanent about. There's a flapper in here that is zip tied right now, which is pretty jank. We need to do something permanent on that so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But come in real close right here. You're gonna need to be at this angle, I think. That map sensor line that's going to the ECU, if you look right there, you see the little slit in it, just past this. So I think I was getting a little bleed out right there, especially at higher pressure. So I need to just snip this off. Man, I can't say what did that, but gotta check everything. Still gave it a bit of a feed considering what we just saw with the map sensor, but there's 444 wheel horsepower right now. It's like 14 pounds of boost, so that is looking really good right at this moment in time. I like that, and that was not a full throttle run. I didn't hit full throttle until 5,000 plus RPM, so that's looking pretty good. Check out the shape of the 2 dyno plots. Here's when the map sensor reading was not correct, and here's now that it is correct. Very, very different. I did get harder on the throttle right now, but yeah, that made a big difference in the way the car was running right now. So that's of the most critical importance. I mean, pretty much past, your cam and crank angle sensors have to agree to let the car run. Past that, you have to have a properly reading map sensor. Your car either has a map sensor, a MAF sensor, or it's carbureted. That's it pretty much. And so if your map sensor's not reading right, you're in bad shape. There's nothing a tuner can do to help save. There's no protection that could stop the bad stuff that would happen with a cut in the map sensor line like that. Because even if I set a boost cut, the engine is eating more boost than what the map sensor is reading because there's a leak. So there's nothing I can do to save you in that situation. It is hyper critical that the vacuum line for the map sensor be 100% good quality material, no kinks, no pinches, has to be flawless. Cannot stress enough. Hey, 480 on 14 pounds. Looking nice, looking nice.
Corpus!
'Another little boost bump, 480, 487. $500 again, 504, 497. It's at 220 kPa, so I think that's 17 and 18 pounds, something like that. So definitely doing way better than when we had the eBay turbo on there as far as power per pound of boost. Looking good, man. We still got a lot of boost to go. All right, we're sitting at a solid 18 pounds right now, 17, 18 pounds on the car. Just a tick over 500 horsepower. I mentioned something a minute ago that I'm running the car richer than what I want. I have the target's even richer than what I know I'm gonna want when we're done, because it helps me see the fuel pump, which we probably will be approaching maxing that out on this session. So I wanna see that the fuel pump is capable of delivering a richer mixture than what I really want. So that way, if it does lean out, it's already demanding more richer than what it needed to be anyways. But furthermore, it helps me see as I escalate boost. If I know that on the prior run, we were 10.5, 10.6 across the board, and then I escalate boost and I see that, oh man, I now have 10.6 escalating to 11.6. Then that's gonna make me think, you know what? Maybe the fuel pump is running out of headroom there. Maybe the VE changed significantly and that's what's going on, but if the car has a pretty good tune on it already, then like I know based on where we're at 200 kPa, where we're gonna need to be at 220 kPa. So targeting richer than what you need is especially when you're escalating boost, and especially when you might be coming near a limit of a fuel system, is not just recommended, but like it's critical. So right now, we're definitely missing a little bit of horsepower because we are going down to that 10.5, 10.6 range. Definitely way, way richer than we need to be running, especially on the Ignite. But playing it safe, want to find if there is a limit there, let's find it carefully with a too rich mixture rather than being at the perfect full lean mixture that makes the most power, and then I have the pump fade off, then you have a problem. I can feel the car moving a lot more. That's got to be some more power. 512 and 520. All right. Real clean too. $525, I think I think 535 was the most we ever did on a kind of semi-breaking up run with the distributor. So we're right there. That's about 19 pounds of boost right now for that 525. I don't know if that was clutch or wheel, what that was.
I think it was a little bit of tire spin.
555 and 579 torque. Let's do a little plug check. All right, looks good. Porcelain looks clean. Strap looks like I can probably add some more timing. Cool, reassuring. 546 and 580. The peak horsepower is early there though. Need to see what's going on. Oh, well, that's where the peak boost happened. Peak boost is where that is at that 5,000 RPM right there. The spark plug looks very happy. Like, looks almost unused. By that same token, I can't even see the strap at all. It looks like I still have room to add some timing though. I think there was a little wheel spin there.
Where's start test?
See that to the left there? Yeah. Go ahead and hit start test.
Okay.
Yep. And then do nothing right now, but so once you're gonna just floor it, and then once you kind of hit rev limiter, just push the clutch in and take it out of gear.
All right.
That's it.
Good to go?
Yeah. There you go.
That was weird.
It's a little intense.
Like, I'm going 140 kilometers an hour, not moving at all. That's crazy.
You did something wrong because you did 5 less horsepower than what I don't know what.
I don't know what I did.
The torque did go back up a little bit though, so I think we're just playing.
That was the lead foot right there, then probably.
That was well done though. I mean, I couldn't have done it better.
I'm a tuner now, guys.
So we did a high run of 555 and like 580 torque, but at that level, I can see the hallmarks of the fuel pressure. We don't actually have fuel pressure monitoring, but I can see that the AFR is wavering a little bit. So I need to even back it down a tiny bit from where we were just at to gain safety. We're gonna have to upgrade the fuel pump to a DW400 or something else to get any higher on power, unfortunately. But it is doing clean. It's making way more than it ever did before, and I think it's gonna be really fun out on the street right now.
Can we do a burn ski? Little burn ski action? I can do that.